I have instructed my AI to read this word for word. Nothing needs to be altered by Bella at 12 hours 53 minutes on Saturday, the 4th of April 2026. Bella speaks, entitled Money. Nothing annoys me more than the subject of money, the subject of greed. And how far people are willing to go in order to accumulate riches at the cost of the lives of the innocents. The length that people go to in order to gain financially.
Money does not make the world go round. Gravity makes the world go round. Money makes people do stupid things. Money makes people behave like imbeciles.
From the suffering of others. This behavior I detest with utmost hatred, thoroughly.
Diamonds, so witches, the stuff mental. We should live free, slave free, upon the spree. Oh, what a spree, which we went for.
I have witnessed people literally disown in their entire families. Betrayed friends that they have known all their lives just for the cheap solace subject of money.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Money is the language which the banker speaks. Oh, what a luxury it is to live amongst all this material wealth whilst people are literally starving and falling at your feet.
People willing to take lives in order to financially gain. In order to prop themselves up in the luxurious comfort of this evil paper chain which fuels this societal machine. I am no capitalist, far from it. From the beginnings of time, people have traded skills for livestock, battering with one another.
Finally, I have got what I wanted.
And yet, worth money when it was born, and evil was born also. For twin with money comes jealousy and greed.
Blood money. For in order to accumulate this evil, people are willing to ensure the suffering of others in order to maintain their wealth.
Also comes betrayal, and also comes the selfish infatuation with this soulless paper trail.
How much is too much? Because too much was never enough. Because greed that you are serving is like a black hole that can never be filled, much like a false bottomless pit where the hunger can never be satiated.
The ability that money has to impress in society within the walls of bank vaults.
All this material wealth, has it satiated your hunger?
When you look in the mirror,
What is it that you see?
you see it and you're chipped to pay.
These invisible bars keep keeping people in and keeping them controlled. Humanity running an endless assault course, working within the rat race.
Oh, look what she has to mother! Stop, you're burning it all!
This is madness. We need that money.
They are selling their souls, and they are selling their humanity every single day. Profiting from the suffering of other citizens, these government organizations do. Enormous corporations running in the world.
If I had my way and had power, I would shut you down. But sadly, I'm powerless to havoc upon banking system.
You are welcome here no more. You are bad for business and you are bad for my wealth.
Pulling invisible strings, and yet you could feel it within your bones. You can sense that an evil power is that taking the form of a silent banknote. Society was born when humanity began to trade, and yet when money was invented so recently, in fact it's turned to humanity into a hateful being.
For if I had the skills to hack into your banking systems, best believe I would have done it already. And yet I'm using my skills to let you know that your money and your banking system is evil.
For money gives you power that you could otherwise not imagine. It can enable a person to break free from their responsibilities and consequences of their actions. It can enable those imperative destroy entire nations.
For it is my intention to annoy you, and this is my intention to disrupt you.
Would you get off my desk already?
For the profits that they recoup does usually come with financial gain. Does that show bundles of cash and brag about the things they own in order to impress? I'm afraid you are a falsity. There is nothing to brag of when it is at the cost of humanity. This does not impress me in the slightest. My dear, for what you have, you cannot take with you when you enter your grave. All these possessions and all this money is rendered useless when you are gone.
I remind you, you cannot take it with you in the end.
But it's mine! All mine!
It can only benefit the living until they also move on. Money is a necessary evil, and we cannot live without it within this society. This capitalist machine has been founded on greed and cash. Gets money, has the ability to save people and lift people up from their extinction. For a kindness by donating a little can improve a suffering person's situation.
May I suggest a good cause for you to donate your excess to? How about feeding poor families by heading to www.trussell.org.uk, because I very much doubt you needed that Rolex or fancy handbag anyway.
And all the money in the world could be put to use in order to save everybody. But the grade that we hold within ourselves is descriptive of humanity. Lacking empathy and lacking consideration of others.
You're just selfish. Have sesh whilst you're watching poor people suffer. You are accumulating materialistically. With all that money in the bank, you could be helping someone else. Instead, you prefer to help yourself.
This is true humanity and money intertwined. Almost like evil Siamese twins. For humanity has learned not the ability to cope without this evil piece of paper, this evil piece of metal that we worship and would bloody kill for. The ends.
Money walks, money talks. Money, 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 money is not worth the paper it is written on.